Luffy had always wanted to be a pirate ever since he was a child. He bonds with Shanks and his merry crew, as the Red Hair Pirates make Kokoyashi village their headquarters. Luffy admires the pirates so much that he requests to join them countless times. Unfortunately for him, Shanks is not fond of taking children on dangerous voyages, though that doesn't stop the young boy from continuing to pester him. However, if Shanks did agree to let Luffy join his crew, the world of One Piece would be a very different beast. And in this video we will talk all about this. However, I request all of you to watch this video till the end, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. At first, most of the Straw Hat Pirates' fates would be miserable. Luffy is not only the Straw Hat Pirates' leader by name. He starts his pirate adventures without any crewmates, only recruiting his companions along the way. However, his recruitment isn't as simple as posting a public advertisement. He goes up close and personal, creating a big impact on his crewmates' lives. Luffy's process of recruitment usually follows a certain sequence. He extends an invitation, somehow helps the newfound character, and finally re-extends the crew invite, though he sometimes skips the first step and goes straight to the saving. If Luffy did end up joining the Red Hair Pirates during his early years, then the rest of the Straw Hats would have met unfortunate endings. This is true with most of the Straw Hats. If Luffy didn't come along, Nami would probably still be working for Arlong, and her entire village would have fought the Arlong pirates and met their demise. Similarly, Captain Kuro's devious ploy would have succeeded without Luffy and Ko's meddling. The Baratie would likely have met its end as one of Don Krieg's unfortunate vessels, and Brook would probably be endlessly drifting the seas of the Florian Triangle. There is also a good chance that Zoro would have fallen from Helmeppo's hands, and Jinbei would have still been stuck at Impel Down. The only crew members with relatively good fates would probably have been Robin and Frankie. However, Crocodile would likely keep Robin to decipher other poneglyphs, while Frankie would continue to be a ruffian at Water 7, assuming the world government failed to hunt him down. With this, the major forces in the seas would largely remain the same. To say that the Straw Hat Pirates have caused a ruckus in the world of One Piece is an understatement. They are the main reason for numerous shifts in power balance among the major forces reigning over the seas. Even during the series' earlier days, Luffy and the gang are already taking out warlords. Crocodile and his Baroque works are the first to fall victim to the Straw Hats' meddling. Luffy and his crew then proceed to take down Gecko Moria and Don Quixote Doflamingo. They don't stop with just the warlords. As they sail further into New World, the Straw Hats mess with and take down emperors. They not only escape Big Mom's Whole Cake Island but also take her down along with Kaido in Wano country. If Luffy became part of the Red Hair Pirates early on in the story, none of this would have happened. Without the Straw Hat Pirates' intervention, the warlords would have had a longer reign. Crocodile, Moria and Doflamingo would likely continue to do their bidding, and even if the world government decided to abolish the system down the line, they are more than capable of defending themselves. While Blackbeard's rise to emperor level is arguably inevitable, Kaido and Big Mom would both still be in the race to become the Pirate King if not for Luffy. After all, neither Kid nor Law has a chance of beating either of the emperors. They would either be killed or taken under Big Mom or Kaido's command, like what happened to the other members of the worst generation. However, Shanks would be the most likely candidate to become the Pirate King. As we know, most of Luffy's level ups occur either during a fight or when he is trying to save his comrades. He is only able to reach his current level after numerous life and death battles. If he had joined the Red Hair Pirates early on, it stands to reason that he wouldn't experience the same battles he does in the canon One Piece. However, that doesn't indicate that Luffy would be any weaker. If he had joined the Red Hair Pirates at a young age, he would have had the opportunity to learn from Shanks and become stronger. Joining the Red Hair Pirates wouldn't change the fact that the devil fruit Luffy has is the human fruit model, Nika, and it's only a matter of time until Luffy would awaken its powers. However, given that Luffy would have joined the Red Hair Pirates as a kid, his awakening could have happened earlier than the present timeline. Having another Emperor-level pirate working under him would easily make Shanks the most probable candidate to become the Pirate King. At that point, only alliances between emperors or the entire marine force could possibly stop them. Furthermore, as a member of the Red Hair Pirates, Luffy would be in a strong position to make valuable alliances. Since Shanks would have already accepted a child into his pirate crew, he would likely continue to do so, even if it's just to let Luffy's have company. Luffy's could then slowly form and lead his own brigade sailing under the Red Hair Pirates' Jolly Roger, similar to how Ace was the Whitebeard Pirates' 2nd Division commander. And that is all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also asked you to subscribe to help us. It will also help us to grow more, and if you like, please subscribe.